Good at it.
Here we go. All right, so we've been working on the Spivak upstrokes and downstrokes, and we've been working on the flam. And we should continue in that direction.
I do have the master studies couple pages too, by the way.
Oh, you. That's cool. Very good. Pardon me. We'll see how this thing progresses, and maybe or maybe not. We'll get into master study. But it's really good though that you follow through as you do. You know, that's showing the proper fitness, and that goes a long way to helping you get behind yourself, as though you're kind of taking it seriously. You know, that's only a good thing, right? Okay, so we were at 40, looking at the flam. Murray calls it the close flam at the top of the Feint and Flam page. So if we're at 40, we're looking at just getting down strokes together with a little turn, because it's one hand high and the other hand low. Yeah, I can feel this this blister on my this burn on my thumb on the left, but it's okay. I'm just kind of warming up here. Okay. So put your metronome on a 40. Let's just take a look at it, and then we'll go from there. Got this thing going on. Damn. I'm getting away with not putting a Band-Aid on it. It's a burn blister, right? Last night, as I mentioned. Hopefully it'll be okay. It's kind of interesting that I can still play. It's just up high enough so that the stick is running underneath it. Okay, one of the things you want to focus on is, aside from how it is you're playing, because we're looking to play the flam in a particular way based on the Spivak technique. Yeah. But what we do need, no matter what technique you're using, is if you're going to be playing flam, you actually have to play a flam. In other words, there's an appoggiatura that precedes the core note, which is the note that's raised. One hand high is the core note. So a right flam means the right is high and the left is low. Yeah, you see, that's a flam. See, now you're playing a flam. It was almost unison sometimes. Oh, there, see, that's unison. Now, it'll be easier because you probably hear that, although you might not be focused enough on that idea, right? Because as soon as I mentioned it to you, you played a flam instantly. So that means part of the gig with regards to developing snare drum technique is learning to actually listen to yourselves. I know it seems so obvious, right? We get so caught up in what are we doing? Geez, I must be sounding great. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at how this technique works. And so one of the things, and we've talked about this to some extent, but you know, one of the things that is so critical is feeling how the hand operates. I put up a video called Teaching Body Mechanics. I believe that, so with no stick in your hand, Dick Wilson, we talked about this. Murray talked to me about it. Richard Martinez talked to me about it. Jack Verga talks about it. I'm sure I'm leaving Chad Wackerman. See, this is a really big part of the deal. Now, what you want to do is not, as Murray would say, go off half-cocked and start experimenting with, just kind of stay with me here. All right, so you'll see that all your fingers, when you're in a natural position, have a certain shape, right? Probably the shape, no, they wouldn't look like this. See, I think that when you were in the womb, floating around, your hands were probably, unless you were really cool, peace brother, you were probably in a very natural position. And Murray would say that. I'm not teaching you anything you haven't been doing since the day you were born. So what you're doing right now may or may not help, but stay with me here. So we want to first get this natural position. So that if I see this, go ahead and squeeze your fingers to your palm a little bit. It's not that. It's also not where you're holding them away. What happens to the hand if you do nothing? So that's what's so mysterioso about this technique. The famous jazz standard, mysterioso. So we're trying to find how the body works. So when I'm down here, I want you to stay down here now, because I'm doing it from down here. Yeah, and your fingers are all kind of lined up, aren't they? Thumb comes to a particular place relative to the first finger, and these fingers are essentially have a certain kind of contour, right? And you don't want to be holding them in, because now your elbows are out. So let your arms hang by your side. David, let your arms hang by your side. Right? Now I'm still maintaining that position. It's like the hands have almost gone to sleep, and it feels like. Then we just bring them up, and they'd be kind of in this position if we were mimicking holding. Well, they wouldn't come in like this, They'd just be here, wouldn't they? Because if you were here, then the sticks would look maybe like this. No, the sticks, you would look like this. So when we come up, it'd be somewhere in here. Right? It's natural. Right? Find that position and come on up. We're looking really for the contour of the hand and relaxed arms. But don't come up too high and too close. Wouldn't you be? Isn't the hand almost, not quite, but almost directly in front of the other? See, you're and my forearm is pretty straight. Look. It's like this, right? Yours looks like this. Mine looks like this, almost. Yeah, get it out here. Like that. More like that. There you go. And yeah, see, more like that. See, doesn't that kind of look like me? Not like this, not like this, just like this. Yeah. Now don't go bending forward. Now we want this flat. If this is flat and we know the fingers relate to the wrist, then the fingers will be in a certain position, which is what I'm looking for. So your fingers are looking good in the left. Your right looks a little bent forward. Look in the monitor there. Your right is bent forward and your left is perfect. That means, yeah, there you go. Right? Now the first finger in your right looks just a little elongated, not necessarily like you're kind of just a little. Yeah, just find it. See the left is fine. Now your left is elongated. Your right, just fine. Nice and flat here. Nice and flat. Okay? And now you're just going to bend forward ever so slightly. But that's not too much. See, copy me now. And come back. Look how little I'm bending forward. Just like that. See, it's this little thing. Then you come back. This little thing that no one will tell you about. God, unless you do enough work, and then maybe it's premature to be talking about this, or maybe it depends on the student. But I feel this, so I'm a little bit open, and then I'm more close. Look how little that is. See how little that is? But when I bend forward, I don't keep my tips of my fingers tight. so that they roll up towards my palm or towards the wrist area, they actually elongate ever so slightly. And then they come, see them opening and closing? Go, no, do it very smoothly now. Like that and like that, right. They've elongated relax your arm. There you go. That's it. Beautiful. That's it. Don't go any more. That's all there is to feel. And you don't feel much because the body is built so beautifully that the gig is, you know, a teeter-totter has a fulcrum. It's kind of obvious to recognize for most folks. And at that point where this teeter-totter is rocking over, which is the lever arm, is rocking over the fulcrum doesn't feel anything. That's the magic of it, right? That's how the Egyptians probably got those blocks up to the top of the pyramids, right? Because you're creating mathematical or mechanical advantage. And what creates the mechanical advantage is the leverage. And so the leveraging eliminates stress. So there's very little to feel. That's the problem. Everybody wants to feel it. So can you be sensitive enough to feel that? Just relax your arms. My elbows are by my side. And don't have to go searching. And it's just the hand, and the wrist has a certain contour. You don't hold the fingers tight. They're just sitting there so that when you bend forward, they might open a little. Too much. I told you. You had it perfect. And don't, yeah, that's it. Don't go pointing your fingers in the left to feel it. They'll just happen by itself. See, it has to happen by itself or it's not right. So just do that a few times. Bend forward. And then come back. Beautiful, don't change it. Don't come back too much. Only come back to where you started. Bend forward, come back just, there it is. Now come back just a little in the, that's all. Fingers look still a little open. Mine have closed a little. You see they close. See they doing this. See what they're doing? See how they do that? Okay. I mean, you have Richard Wilson showing me that in the video. He goes, Kevin, until you feel the fingers reacting to the, however you put it, you're not gonna get it. No, it doesn't do this to feel. No, it's nothing. It's a nothing burger. I'm telling you, man. So that's all it is. That's all it is. And don't come back too high, because come back to flat. So you're gonna leave the flatness of your wrist to there and come back. Smaller. Go smaller. Smaller. There it is. There it is. Something like that. See, so you start to get, you would get this, right? See? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See, that's this. No, doesn't do this. It's this little thing, and then you just move your wrist, and the whole wrist becomes loose and flexible and well oiled, properly maintained. Yeah? Can you do that? Almost. There you go. Come on, give me a tap, 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 tap in the air. Tap, 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 and just leave the hand. There you go. You had it. You had it. You had it. Come on, it's this. Look, 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 look. Tap, 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 tap. There it is. You got it. You got it. That's it. That's it. Now, if you could just learn to put a stick in your hand and feel the 3-finger grip, you'd have it. Okay. No, that was good. So let me see. What else are we going to go with that? Oh, and just for traditional folks out there, the left hand does something similar, doesn't it? Look. See? Murray would say the left hand is the right hand on the side. But look at it. Well, if you're going to copy me, do it. Don't do it with a stick. I'm doing it with no stick. This is how you get it. Right? On the left, it would just be coming in a little. You can really see it. No, I'm down here. With this, like I have a stick. I'm here somewhere. No, I'm not like this, carrying water. I'm sideways. It's the right hand. Okay, give me the right hand. Give me the, no, it's so you're playing matched. Okay. I meant.
I'm throwing you off because I'm doing traditional on my right.
Well, yes, you are, but it's okay. I don't mind. You can stay right.
No.
You can stay right, but in other words, I want you to be in palm down. That was not clear instructional, but no stick. So your palm, just your right for now. Right now, just rotate it a little bit to the side like this. Stop. Too much. There you go. A little more down towards matched. A little more like that. Now relax it. Just a little more so the thumb is facing the pad a little more. Rotate a little more. A little more. Stop. See, if you put it, don't do it, but if you put a stick in, you'd probably be somewhere close. Now your hand's kind of relaxed. Stop. Just right there. Yeah, it's nice. See, now if you just bend forward, you'd get that, wouldn't you? Just like in the right. Just bend forward a little. No, the wrist goes this way, like this. It goes this way. You can't quite get it. See, it goes this way. No, it would. How does it go in the right? Turn it over. I know you're in your right, and bend forward just slightly. Good. Now roll this way a little bit. Come back so it's flat. No, the wrist is a fulcrum or a hinge that looks like this. So it's got to move from here. See, look, it moves from here. It moves from here. It would move from here. If we're playing upside down, it would move from here. See? So anyway, so the left, this, you're not playing left, so the left would do this. So you start to get that, right? And then the right, you get that. We put a stick in our hand and we get and I maintain a grip up here while I'm feeling all of that happening, but I hold it here. Okay, so now in the right or in the left where you were successful in doing this. So do that again. No sticks for a second. Okay. Yeah, don't hold them tight, just natural. They look closed, don't they? But are they? I guess you could say they're closed. But relative to turning all the way up, that you were doing, they don't do it on purpose. Now maybe they're closed. Now they're open. Or are they more open here? So now they're closed. But if they're closed here, then this would be open. See, it gets mysterious. So we're just in this position. I guess we would call this closed. We're just holding the stick. Now on the right, you got this little, on the left, sorry. You got this little thing where you felt, see, the fingers might come apart a little bit with no stick in your hand. No, it's tiny. There it is. Just let your right hang by your side or just get rid of it for a second. and so, right. Yeah, I know. Okay, so we're doing this. Just feel that. From there, you just bend forward and feel a little opening. You don't come up anymore. You're only going to go down. Quarter, that's all. Come back. Too much. Show me flat. Show me where it's flat. Yeah, there it is. Now just bend forward from there and always come back to there. Just a little, come back. Bend forward. Tiny bit more so I know you're feeling it, but I think you are. There you go, that's it. Come back. That's it. Now with that feeling, you got that feeling, how the hand works, it kind of frees up the whole thing. And then you just go like this. Just do this. Come on, you did it before. You just do this. You know you're not going like this. You know this feeling. Now you just turn your wrist and leave everything alone. And you bye-bye. You'll get that feeling. No, you had it before. Just tap on your surface. You had it. Tap, 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 tap. Come on with it. There it is. See, that's what's happening. Whether you know it, there's a little something going on in here probably. Come on, faster. Tap, 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 tap. There. Let's leave your hand alone. Just turn your wrist. You leave this alone. It'll too much. I want you to go tap, tap, tap. When you have it, don't stop. Enjoy the moment. There, you got it. Do it again.
It's driving me nuts. Sorry.
You can do it in the air.
There you go. Camera still good? Okay, good, great.
Okay. Yeah, and look, your wrist is tap over on the side a little more. Perfect. Keep doing it. See, your wrist isn't all twisted like you like to do. It's just normal. No, keep doing it. You got it. Don't hold your elbow out to do it. Yeah, it's this. Tap, 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 tap. Just leave it alone. There you go. Now put a stick in your hand. Get a grip up front. 3-finger grip. Flat of the thumb. Crack of the first knuckle of the first finger, and the first knuckle of the middle finger. Right? And you're just going to go. Now look what's happened. Look what's happened. It's better, but look what's, see, it's a 3-finger grip, but look what's happened. Arms come out. You're all twisted out. I don't even know how you do that. See, you weren't doing that here. You see, it's all straight. No, that's right. No. You just see this? Now just feed yourself the stick and don't change that. You don't have to feed it this way. You can put it any way you want. Come on, have it facing me a little more. No, you bent your wrist. Just go back to tapping. Okay, now just take the stick. Just put the stick in your hand. Don't change that position. Just kind of, yeah, okay, but don't put it in. See, I can keep my hand like this, and I guess I could put it in like this. There's a positioning to that. Yeah, more like that. There you go. Just leave it. Now just come up. Think of the top 3 fingers up front. Yeah, go ahead and play on the other red dot. Go ahead, just go tap, 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 tap. No, don't. Yeah, you got it. Go, keep it. Don't change your wrist. Don't change it. You want to bend. Oh, you've gone back to bending. You've gone right back to this. Even though you're playing over here. Look, you're playing over here. There it is. You got it. That's the position of the wrist. Go ahead and play on the dot furthest away. Yeah, there you go. You keep that position. Keep it. You got it. You got it. First finger, thumb, middle finger. Tap, 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 tap. Same as you were doing on the. There you go. Come on. There you go. There you go. You see, it's starting to happen. It's more like that. Okay. So we'll keep working on that positioning. Okay. That's good though. This helped. This is a clever way to straighten things out. I'll give you another Richard Wilson thing. Here, do this. Don't play now. Stay with me. No, just stay with me. Arms by my side. And you have the stick so that it's, because you wanted to keep doing this to get your wrist correct. I know what you're doing. No, you're holding your elbows by your side. Okay. Now you can feed the stick sideways like you want to. See it? No, don't play. David, you got to stay with me now, because you're undermining the continuity, and it's not helping. I want to help you. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's just laying in my hand. See, it's just on my hand, like that. Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, it's just in here somewhere. Yeah, you're right. I am a little bent forward here, aren't I? And my baby finger's on it. But I'm not doing what you're doing. I'm just staying here now. You got it. Now go ahead and draw that stick in. Baby finger's going to come in. Draw it in. Like that. Yeah, there you go. There you go. See, it's straight. There you go. That worked for you. Now think of feel the pad of the thumb. Don't move. Oh, you twisted. You're back to your thing. God, you're right there. You're in there now. Oh, there it is. You got it. You got it. Now feel the pad of the thumb. Don't change that. Feel the pad of the thumb. Feel the first knuckle of the middle of the first finger and the middle finger. Back fingers don't even need to be on the stick. They're just, no, don't pull them off. That'll create another problem. They're just together and off. They look kind of like this. Okay, so now you got it. Yeah. Don't go twisting. So you see that's where we play. We want to play somewhere in there. Okay, so it's starting to go back already. So this is a good thing for you to practice. This thing, where you got it here, I'm just holding the stick, and then I come in, like just the fingers. See, it's not really the wrist that's changing, is it? The wrist isn't changing. Look, they're like that. See, it's the fingers that change, not so much this relationship between hand and arm. Okay, so now if we're going to make a throw, this little thing that you're feeling, well, that's pretty good right there. You see? That's it. Okay, this little thing you're feeling, because the whole thing is a wrist turn, it's all in the wrist. We're never going to lose that feeling. And then we're simply, and we've got that 3-finger grip, and we're going to come up and just make a wrist turn going up. You have to make a wrist turn going up, and a wrist turn going up to the ceiling, which is another kind of up. There you go. Okay. So you're going to get this. That's right. You fixed it yourself. There you go. Now you got to bend first. Bend first. Bend, bend, bend. Okay. You don't make a note. Just bend. And then you're going to turn up to the ceiling to complete your blow. That was a pretty good one. Bend first. Bend a little more, so I know you've bent. Broken the wrist, see, because look. This little thing I showed you, don't do anything, just be intellectual now. This little thing I showed you, this little thing, well, you're going to feel some of that tiny bit, you know, and you've got it in your 3-finger grip, and so you've released, because it's gone like, see how the fingers open? See how the fingers open? See? So they'll open that. They can open this way by going up, or they can open also by just bending forward. And Dick Wilson shows both ways to me in the video, so you can watch Dick Wilson do it. Okay, your angle looks much better. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're knowing that this kind of thing happens, either turning towards this surface or the floor, or by going up, right? You're just going to get that little thing. But you're going to get it just by going up and waiting. Not by doing that. Just by waiting. Staying there. You see, that's it. Stay there now. Don't keep shifting and moving. When I say stay there, that's where you should stay. You know what I mean? Don't undo what looks really good. So you bent forward, and now you're going to turn to the surface. Not bad. Okay, are you really flat back at the surface? You got to start right here, 1/2 inch parallel bead to butt end. You're going to bend and feel that little tiny thing that is almost unrecognizable. And then you turn up and you come all the way back as a forearm. Okay, now watch. Your forearm went up, didn't it? Okay, your back, get your angle together. Like that. You got it. Look at that. That's it. Don't change it now. See, your back fingers are up. No, you changed it. You just, yeah, I know. You have to, I know. Yep, you don't have to show me. I know it's correct. Oh, come on, get it back. Found a really cool way to help you get it. You got it again. Don't move. Now go up. There you go. Up a little more. Tiny bit more. Just a little. Okay. And now watch. Your forearm has gone up, hasn't it? Don't move. You got the right angle. Your forearm went up. Now, as I turn to the ceiling, my wrist, turning the stick, the ceiling, the wrist is going up. The forearm is going to go down. Just do that. Let it come down. There you go. What's your baby finger? All the way across. The baby finger is supposed to be off the stick. Like that. You're perfect. Come on. Go just over the stick. Just next to it. Come on, just off. Just there, like that. No. Like that. More like that. Okay? So your forearm's down. Now all you have to do is turn because you're at the floor now. Finish your turn. Like that. Now get your angle together. It's not bad. It got better. Okay? It's not the tip of the first. You're going to need that first holding on here, aren't you? Or you'll kind of drop the stick. You need to be holding it here, and then you're going to go like that. Like that. You got it. Now just go up like I showed you. No, up this way. Pronate. You got it? Angle's good. Now your forearm's going to come down as you turn up. Oh, why don't you just stop? Go on up again. Pronate. No, pronate. Come on, just go for it. You ready? Yeah, okay. Pronate. That baby finger isn't smothering the stick. It's just off to this side, see? Right? And then when we turn, we're going to come up, and I want you to stop. Come down. Get forearm. Should have come down a little more. Get the forearm down. There. Now you're over the surface. You can complete it. You're at the floor, but a little twisted. So straighten it out. But that's good, man. Okay, straighten that out. Do your thing. I found a way to really help that. Yeah. Okay. Now up. As you cock your wrist, the forearm comes down. As you pronate, the forearm goes up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. There you go. Now all you have to do is put a little tiny note, right? You got this little thing that you're starting to get. We've got a way for you to fix your angle, and we're just going to make a tiny little tap. In the right. Now we're in the right. That's the one making, we got your throw together. That's it. No, not in your left, in your right. Okay, okay, now, don't play it. Now we're going to go up. Right, we're going up. In the left, right? We're going to cock, forearm's going to come down, and we're going to make a little tap. Whoa, you didn't quite come all the way down. It's the best one yet. You got to flam. Come on. You're straight, too. Look at that. Pronate in the left. Go on up. Go on up. Don't make a note. Now, as you cock your wrist, the forearm's going to come down, and you're going to tap in the right. Play a flam. Ta-da! Now let's go the other way. Okay? Straighten everything out. Come on. Like that. That's it. Straighten it out in the right, too. Your left's better than your right now. Come on. Figure that out. Like that. Like. No, when you're in this position, here's how Dick would do it. Look, to get it, watch. Baby finger has to be out so it can pull in. The whole thing's straight. Come on, do this with me. My fingers are even apart. Ah! The craw. Come on, do this part of it. We're in the right now. Oh, you're out of frame a little. Why isn't your baby finger, my baby finger's, now I want your baby finger to be straight.
Okay.
Straight, look. It's on the stick. The stick is like that. Now you feel like you can pull with everything. Now you're going to pull. Like, yeah, but you're going to rotate the stick in. So you can go out and in, out and in, out and in. Keep all the fingers on the stick. You're getting it. Let your arm relax when you do that. Out and in. There you go. See, that's your angle. Stop now. Stop when you come in. Stop. Get down flat. There you go. Relax your arm. See, it's more straight, isn't it? It's more like that. It's good. Okay, so you want to practice that. Okay, now you're gonna pronate and come up. There you go. You straightened it out. That's good. Pronate. A little more. Just don't want to know you came up and released. First finger, thumb, middle finger. And as you cock your wrist, the forearm comes down. Not bad. Go on up, pronate, cock your wrist, let the forearm come. Now you lost, you're all twisted. Got it all twisty. No, it's not the arm, it's the fingers coming out like this. The arm stays by your side. You got it. Okay, now pronate. That's your aim. Okay, now cock your wrist and let the forearm come down. Forearm comes down immediately, watch. It doesn't go like this and then comes down at the end with it. Like that. This is like a natural whipping motion. Watch. I get this. Copy me. This. Pronate. Okay. Sit up. You're using your phone. That's the problem. You got to get a laptop, man. And then you're going to cock your wrist and the forearm's going to come down. The forearm didn't come down. Should have already started. Should have come. And your baby finger's starting to crawl. There's your ankle's good. Don't let your baby finger crawl over the stick. Arm by your side. Pronate. Beautiful right now. Pronate. Okay, now as you cock your wrist, let the forearm come down. Nope. Watch. Watch. It's coming. Look, it's like mimicking. See the bead? For every inch the bead comes up, or quarter of an inch, or 1/16 of an inch, they're moving in opposition to each other. Don't you see it? It doesn't go like this. It's moving in opposition till the very last, like that. Okay, but you're not going to get it that way. No. You're going to get it by getting your ankle together and pronating. Okay, and then as you cock your wrist, the forearm's going to come down. That's not the arm. Get your arm by your side, but you got it. You found a way to get it. Okay, pronate. Don't touch on the way up. Just pronate. 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 A little more. You got it. Now, just remedially cock to the ceiling and let your forearm come down. Nope, didn't. Too late. Try it again. Start here. Good angle. Not bad. Oh, no, you lost it. Nope, you lost it. You go back to that other thing that you've developed. I don't know where. Yeah, there you go. Now it's nice. Now it's an extension of your forearm. Okay, you're going to pronate. Good, good. Now, in slow motion, start to cock your wrist and let the forearm come down. Slow motion. Up to the ceiling. You got, there it is. There, now finish it. Good. Or like that. That's how you're going to get it. Slow motion like that. No, you're all twisty. You got your twisty thing. No. Fix it. There it is. Pronate. Pronate. Cock and slowly let the forearm come down as you slowly cock. Nope, didn't come down enough. Try it again. Get to pronation. Okay. Slowly feel what you pull your elbow in. Leave your elbow alone. Like that. Now as you pronate, as you cock to the ceiling, your forearm is going to come down. At the same time. No? You got this much high before the forearm. You were like, this was waving in the air, and this was doing nothing. This immediately, this is a perfect. No, it doesn't stay here, and you throw your fingers open to get it. You leave your fingers alone. You come on up. You pronate. Big pronate. Pronate. It looks really good. We fixed your angle today. Pronate. Pronate. Okay. Now, I want you to bring the bead up 1 inch, and the forearm is going to come down 1 inch. Forearm came down like more. Try it again. Just get back to the cock of the pronated position. Bring the bead up 1/2 inch. You didn't bring the bead up. Now the only thing that's happening is the forearm's coming down. There it is. Feel it. Feel it. Feel. There you go, and finish your blow. And don't wrap your back fingers underneath. You don't need them. You just need these 3. But that's much better. Okay, get the pronation again. Angle. Get your angle. Okay, fix the angle today. Oh, that's your little twisty. Bring it in. Relax your elbow. Come on, relax that elbow. You don't need it sticking out. There it is. You got it. Okay, pronate. Pronate. Now let your forearm come down as you bring the bead up. And finish your stroke. You're at the end. Okay, now do it all in one. Do it all in one motion. We have the angle correct, right? We're gonna go up. We've pronated, and now we're gonna make our blow. Forearm didn't quite come down enough, so you didn't get enough power. Do it again. Looking good. No, you're twisty. No, you're twisty. There you go. Get the angle. Yeah. Figure out the angle. Elbow should be by your side while you're figuring out the. That's not bad. That's not bad. There you go. Now pronate. Pronate. Okay, now let the forearm come down as you turn to the ceiling, and okay, it's getting there. Now put a little tap in it. Tap before with the left. See if I can do that. See if I can get this happening here. So, okay. You got to really pronate a little bit. No, you got to actually feel that release. So if we went back and forth, what would it look like? Get that, 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 and that, and that. Join me, join me. You got to pronate. One hand's got to go up. There you go. Now the left has to pronate. First the right. Let the forearm come down. Keep going. There, keep going. Pronate. Leave that bead down, and then let the forearm come down. Forearm. There he is. Forearm down. Forearm down. Forearm's coming along. Better than when you came in. That's for sure. Your ankles. That's huge that we figured out. You know, Dick Wilson to the rescue. Okay? So, yeah. So, metronome on at 40. Let's play something. Metronome's on 40. Okay? Go ahead and play quarter notes. Alternating flams. And we have to pronate first. One hand has to be high, and that means it's got to pronate. You have to leave the bead down when you pronate. What happened to your pronate? And then the forearm comes down. You getting it? You getting it? Yeah. See, it's going to seep in. Pronate, 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 pronate. Forearm comes down. Pronate, forearm comes down. Pronate, forearm comes down. Pronate, forearm comes down. Pronate. All right. So you're playing quarter notes right now. It's too slow for a real upstroke. It's good. It's so what you just want to continually, okay? So you're starting to get the idea, because at first there was like no pronation when you went to play flams. They were all unison. There was no pronation. So now you've got the idea, especially when you separate the hands, right? When you just work on first, we get the alignment, right? And then we go up, we pronate, and know that the forearm comes down so that we get back to the floor. Now, you have the page 8, the closed flam up?
Yeah.
Okay. You see what is the feint and flam?
Yep.
Okay. So perhaps we just start off without a metronome. This, as Richard Martinez likes to point out, and it's the reason I think Murray's put it at the beginning of, or maybe it was Dick Wilson who created this library for Murray. But it's at the beginning of the library, right? Where it's page 8, there's some preamble before that, but this is like really the first page, right? So this is a big deal. This is going to set you up. Your angle's much better, man. Well, it is in the right. You just lost it in the left. As soon as I mentioned it, I should have kept my mouth closed. There you go. You got it. You know what to do. All right. So that's going to seep in, whether you like it or not. You know, these things become kind of obvious as you go along, in that it just feels better in the body. Okay, now what we're going to do is take a look at the sticking. We have a left. That means now we're playing an upstroke. We didn't get to upstrokes in the flam because we're just calmly proceeding, getting relationship between angles together and grip together and how the body works in terms of making a motion, right? So what we do is we play a left upstroke. Now the upstroke is essentially just a throw. Know how when in your throw you pronate? Show me in the, yeah, show me in the left of pronation. Okay? Right. So what we do is we just make a little tap. Well, we tap as we go up. So you have to start real flat. Yeah, you see, you've been doing it all day. Every time I've asked you to pronate, you'd kind of make a tap. And I didn't make a big deal out of it. See, that's an upstroke. It just goes down from ½ an inch. That's all you're going to get. Yeah, that's right. You're finding your own ways now. You can write a book. Okay, now what we're doing is we're just making a little tap as we go up. Tap, tap. There you go. So, and then that's leading to a throw in the left with a little appoggiatura in the right. Can you do that? So the right's going to have to be flat because it's going to be making a little appoggiatura. Got to get down flat. No, the right's flat. All the right's doing is a tiny ½ inch little turn when it's ready. Okay, don't do that right now. Stay with me now. We're in the left. Okay, we're in the left making a little upstroke. Okay, and then you're going to make a throw and precede it with a little flam. That means the right's going to make a little tiny tap as the left comes like that. That's half of the feint and flam. Now it turns around, and the right makes a little tap going up. It taps, and then it throws, and the left makes a little. You're playing the feint and flam. Good. Yeah. So that's, and your angle is coming along, a little wonky in the left, right's a little bit, but you're feeling it now. This is going to start to feel very weird. This is going to feel really weird.
Yeah.
Oh, how do you do that? How do you do that? All I want to do, David, this is hurting. All I want to do is go. It's like walking around like this all the time.
Yeah, there's something going on like with my I mean, I can feel it better for sure, and that's why I can keep on looking at it and come back to where it looks good and all that stuff, and it feels nice too. But it's something like, I don't know if it's like the tendon's not quite there yet in my hands or something, but like it's or they're just goofy from years of not doing something. But yeah, it's like it's like a whole new. The thumb is in a whole new like orientation almost right now than it was.
That's a really nice putting.
I'm putting. It feels a lot different than it did. In certain ways good, but in other ways definitely like weird right now, where it's like I'm really trying to keep it's a finger thing at the moment where I'm really trying to keep the fingers like, that's what's going on here. And I think
that's not right.
Like
there it is. There it is.
Right, but it's weird.
Don't go back to it. I know it's going to be a little foreign in the beginning. Okay, so let's keep going here.
Trying to figure out what finger is pushing it back, or what. There's something like that it wants to do that, and I'm trying to figure out what one of these guys is most responsible for it wanting to go back out. Like,
well,
one of my.
I'm sure.
Anyway, that's my homework. Hey, it's part of my homework this week.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's getting to know you, getting to know all about you. Talking to my hands, right? That's what we're doing. We're getting in touch with our bodies. Okay, now we're playing it to a 40. It goes tap, 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 tap. Feint and flam, feint and flam, feint and flam, feint and flam.
Right. Nope. Right.
Almost goes up. There you go. Almost.
Flam. Feint.
Almost. Feint and flam. Feint. Pronate. Forearm comes down. Don't twist. You got it. Keep going. Ah, you're kind of playing the feint and flam, dude. Yeah. Good, 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 good. Now, how about the flam and feint? We're just this is a concept, and we'll keep working on all this stuff, but you can play it. Yeah. See, this is giving you the motions. Okay, now we have the flam and feint. This one is based on 16th notes. We would want to be thinking 16th notes because it's played to a dotted 8th note, right? So we're getting flam. So it would be 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 1 and 2. So now the upstroke is on that 16th note. Go ahead and count that. I think you would. I think that was it. I think.
So.
Right flam, 1. Now the left's going to make an up.
1
and
1 and 1 and
no, you have to wait to the 16th. You got to go 1 and then it hits on the
Yeah, it's this Wilson or whatever method of the and
1 E and I don't care.
Yeah, no, I like the challenge. I just throws me off sometimes. Still, I'm like, and where are we? The first one or the second one?
1 and 2. It's like a shuffle.
Yeah. 1
no. 1 it's second
1 and 1 and
you got it.
1 and 1 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and
Good, you got it. Now what we're trying to do is get the motions a little more efficient.
Yeah,
we don't need too much motion, but you've got the general concept.
Too much counting now.
Yeah, and it's good to count. Counting is a big deal, right? Especially for something like this. Forever, Dick would have you doubles and roll strokes, counting out loud, like for years. I don't think he ever stopped. That was
good idea.
Part of the gig. Counting out loud. Okay, now we're playing the flam. Oh, and by the way, I will mention this. The flam and Dick Wilson would talk about a little flick. Okay, so this isn't a time to play. Just let me hip you to this. So if we're playing a feint and flam, it wouldn't be a flick, unless maybe it got fast enough. But it's a feint and flam, feint. See the upstroke. Don't play. Just watch now. There's a time to watch. See see how much time there is between my up and my down. Now watch when I go to play the flam and feint. It goes what? It's got to get back down right away. It's a little flick. You see? So that's where Dick would say, so it's like a little flick, duck, and a little flick. So you see how efficient the motion is. We're not doing all this stuff. And because it's a 16th note leading into the core note, they're closer together, and it becomes like a little flick. Flam and stroke doesn't have a flick, but it certainly has an upstroke to a downstroke. Or as Murray would say, that's the single stroke. See how important the single stroke is? It's what we've been doing on the flam, on the Feint and Flam, and the Flam and Feint. It's a single stroke. It's an up to a down. Now we're playing the flam and stroke. That starts with a flam, but it's not an accent. You'll notice that so far all the flams have been an accent. Now for the flam and stroke, the flam isn't an accent. It's the stroke that's the accent. Okay, so instead of playing a flam with one hand high and the other hand low, in the way that we've been doing, now it's one stick high and the other stick low. Look, look. Now I'm not making a throw. I'm just turning for my flam. You do that? Just play a flam with turning higher in your left, in your right. No, it's just, now it's not a throw. It's going to be a little turn, and it's a little tiny turn in the left. In fact, no, it's not. It's not even a turn. It's an upstroke. That's your upstroke. So the flam is just a little turn. Look at you, David. Yeah, man. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is nothing for you. Okay. The concept is nothing. It's not anything that has an ability to confuse you. Yeah. It's just this. Now, how do we play this stuff? But the fact that so we're just going to play all these things at 40. Okay. Plan nice and slow to get the motions and see if we, as much as possible, you get, because you're noticing. It's like, nah, something's wrong here. This doesn't feel right. This feels right. Always relax the elbows. That's a constant. Okay, now let's take a look at what you looked on. Look at what you worked on. All right, so now we're looking at the upstroke and downstroke. Now we just played that. I know you like this. I know you like that singles exercise as well.
Yes.
Okay, but right now, let's just see. No, come on. What is this? No, maybe we should work on this exercise.
Huh. Cool.
Baby,
I can play with this angle thing more. So now that I know what I'm looking, now I got it eyed up here. I just gotta readjust.
Let's reiterate, because see, I want your elbow by your side, and I want the baby finger to be straight. No.
Oh no, this way. That way.
No, what, David? Instead of you finally do arrive at it. It's kind of cool, but I can make it easier for you. Elbow by your side. It's got to be by your side. Stick is swinging out so that it's running perpendicular to your chest. And then you open your fingers up. See, my stick isn't even on the palm. I'm doing this. Like that. My fingers are straight. So I could like pull it up or something. They're straight. This is how Dick Wilson. Elbow by your side. See, the stick swings this way and this way. Take your other hand. Remove the stick from the other hand, yeah. And darn things keep rolling around. All right, so you see the stick goes this way or this way? Yeah, so if it's going to be this way, your fingers would be open, wouldn't they? Accommodate that. Come on, stretch your baby finger out. Touch. Yeah. What about your fourth? How can you keep it on the stick? Yeah, there you go. Keep it flat. Now you're going to pull the baby finger, the ring finger, the middle finger. I don't know what the thumb and first finger do. Like that. That's your angle. Don't keep going. That's pretty good. Now roll it back out. Now roll it back out. Roll it back out. See, the arm doesn't move. Open your baby finger so it has something to pull. If that baby finger is all the way open, so it can pull. Now pull with it and the ring finger. No, pull it in and change the angle. Come on, pull it in. Like that. That's it. So learn how to do this little trick you figured out. Learn it. Now rotate the stick so it's flat to your chest. We're not going up and down. Open the baby finger so it has something to pull, so it can pull back in. Come on, the stick has to follow it. It should be on the stick. First finger and thumb can rotate the stick anywhere you want it. You want it out here. There you go. Come, baby finger, ready to pull. The baby finger ready to pull. And it's going to pull and change the angle, like that. And your elbow hasn't moved. It has nothing to do with what you're getting here. Yeah, there you go. Baby finger, ring finger, changes the angle. There it is. There it is. Now, if we're playing the upstroke and downstroke at 40, it would go right? So it's an upstroke to a downstroke. Up, down, up, down, up, down. We're in the right. Down, down, up, down. Forearm's going to come down, nice and smooth as you cock to the ceiling. Come on, I'm nice and straight. Not your elbow, baby finger. There, baby finger, there it is. No, almost, come on. Baby finger has to open. All the way, get the stick. Now pull it in, change the angle, back to where it should, more like that. Keep playing, there it is, like in there. Now you're gonna pronate in the right, and cock to the ceiling and let your forearm come down. All right, now you're gonna play. Just keep doing that. Don't lose that angle. You got it. Just pronate and come down with the forearm, countervailing the wrist turn. See? Up, down, up, down, up, down. No, the up just drops from parallel, like you've been doing this whole time with the feint and flam. So it just drops from parallel, doesn't it? No, you don't turn to the ceiling. It just, no, watch. The upstroke happens from here, like you've been doing in the feint and flam. You've been doing this all day. You're just dropping it. So show me again. There you go, but you have to pronate. Yeah, so you drop it to make your upstroke. You have to be flat to drop it, so you can pronate while you drop it. There it is. No. It's not this, it's the opposite of that. It doesn't go up, it's flat. And then you drop it as you pronate. No, it has to start flat. There it is. Don't keep doing it over and over and doing this. Every time you do this, you're sending the wrong information into your body. Every time, because it's not that. It's forward. That. And then you throw. And then you drop it forward. And then you throw and your forearm comes down. Okay, and you do that over and over and over. Like that. Up, down. Up, down. Now the other hand. Up, down. The other hand is in between. No. The other hand is in between. You had it. I just want you to get up, down. And then you're going to add the other hand. Up, down, up, down.
Oh.
Just drop it forward. Don't lift it up. Drop it forward. In the right. Drop it forward. Don't lift it up. Forward. Forward. Not up. Forward. There it is. There it is. See? See how little I'm moving? Three-finger grip. Go left now. So I know you got this. Gotta lock this in. Just bend forward and then go up. Don't keep doing this. It's down. Don't keep. The only time you go up is when you turn to the ceiling, your forearm goes down. For this, there it goes forward. Now throw. Forearm didn't come down. Now bend forward. You can't bend forward because you're on the surface. It has to stop there. So you can bend forward. Now cock and let your forearm come down. Bend forward. Cock and let your forearm come down. Bend forward. Cock and let your forearm come down. Just over and over. Speed that up a little bit. Cock. Bend. Cock. Bend. Pronate. Pronate. Forearm comes down. Right? You pronate. Forearm goes up. Then it goes down. Forearm up. Down. Up. Down. Bead goes down. Up. Backwards. Down. Up. There you go. Add the other hand. Add the other hand. Don't change a thing. Just add the other hand. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Come on, don't change it. Just bend forward. Just because you're adding. There you go. There you go. And just bend forward. Don't lift it up. There you go. There you go. Bend, throw. Bend, throw. Bend, forearm comes down. Pronate, cock to the ceiling. Double the speed. Duck it, 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 duck it. Go for it. Duck it, duck it, duck it, duck it, duck it, duck it. Oh, you gotta throw, 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 bend, throw, bend, throw, bend, throw, bend. Relax your arm. Throw, bend, stay low, stay low. Throw, come on, stay low. Throw, bend, throw, bend. Oh, you're close. You're close. All right, now we're gonna go to 6-8. Let's just take a look at 6-8. So I had you playing. See, that'll give you the speed once you get this. That's half the effort, twice the speed. So the 6-8 goes, remember, we can't lose this. We can't lose this. We don't want to lose this. We just hold it here. Now we just hold it here. We just hold it here. Okay, so we're getting So you've got to make a little tap, and then you bend forward and pronate. Up, 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 Yeah, you got it. You got it. Good. No, so we played to an eighth note. Eighth notes are at this speed. Now we're going to play in 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Let's play it as written. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Is that what we were doing before? Were you at this speed before? Okay, so this is how, this would be playing it to a dotted quarter note, right? all it is. See, it's a 3-finger grip. Look. Look. Hey, see, so I don't lose. See, I don't lose the 3-finger grip. Okay, so you're gonna have to practice this. Okay, so we're gonna this week we're gonna play it. We're going to play the 4/4 16th note pattern as written, 16th notes, and then we're going to play the 6/8 so that every accent lands with the metronome. So that's a dotted quarter, right? And I just want you. That was good though. See, I can see speed. I can see a little Speed Racer. Remember that cartoon, that kids show, Speed Racer? Yeah, I think he wore red too. And so I can see that potential in you. I sense that your nervous system is in good working order. So what we want to do is we want to just get rid of a few of these, and there's not too many. You got this today. You got the angle, right? That's a huge deal. You want to keep going back. Oh, elbows have to be by your side when you're doing this. There you go. There you go. See? So keep working on that. And the name of the game at this point for you, in fact, for everyone throughout our learning lifespan, is about noticing. So you noticed today. You were self-correcting. All right, so keep that up. I'll turn off the camera. Yeah, man.